Let's take one Pause Patrol vehicle that hasn't really reached its potential yet and turn it into, I don't know, an Ork Trash Compactor. My name is Aaron and you're watching Terrain by Aaron. Some people may say that because I make YouTube videos I'm an influencer, but for God's sake do not copy what I'm doing on this. I'm not trying to influence anybody, and even I know it's reckless and stupid. So let's just gloss on. Good. The more health and safety approach to taking a badge off a piece of plastic. Sand it down. That way you don't lose any digits on your fingers. Once that is done, open a bag that was sent to you by a viewer, which is a bag of plastic junk. Oh goody. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Alright, so I'll be throwing some pieces away because I have no idea how to make stuff out of it, but I'll be keeping the majority of this stuff. I found this plastic thing that I'm going to extend the toy vehicle with. I just need to cut it down using some snips. Once I have it to the shape I want, I'll just quickly sand the edges and then glue it down. And then finding another piece of random plastic that will fit, I'm just going to extend the back of the vehicle with that because it looks like a jet engine. My idea, and work with me here people, is that they collect the trash and it gets melted down and gets stored into those two drink bottle bottles. Drink bottle bottles? Does that make sense? I know what I mean. They both look kind of dull as they are, so what I'm going to do is just add some card to it. Once that is applied, it's time to stick the bottles down onto the vehicle. Now it's starting to look like a trash compactor, even though I've never seen an Ork trash compactor in my life. It's time to start bulking out the vehicle, and I'm going to use some of these plastic girders just to make some sort of, I don't know, lifting mechanism device. The inside of a Nerf gun which is going to get cut down and become the inside of a trash compactor. That no one will see once the finished article is built, but I'll know it's there. To make it look as random as possible, I'm going to add this bit of plastic cage to the top. Let's add some chains to make it look like it's actually doing something. Adding two bits of plastic that will eventually not be in the final video. Let's add another piece of random plastic that only me and you will know is there. Because I simply decide to cover it all with this bit of plastic. Because I extended the back, it's going to need some wheels, and I find these wheels in that trash. Now comes the riveting shot. Did you get that joke? Did you? Oh, why do I bother? Adding rivets. And while I do that, I'll just throw some names onto the screen of subscribers who have left funny and witty comments. If you want to do the same, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment, and use the code word which will be coming up very shortly. Also, please like and subscribe. It really helps. The front's looking kind of poor, so let's just add some bits and pieces to that. I'm going to make some wheel arches for the front. And then I'll add some spikes to the wheel arches. Now, no Ork trash compactor is ever complete without some shooters, so I'm putting some shooters at the front. And then a very big gun right on the top. And all the things I just added is going to need more rivets. A heck of a lot of rivets. Slowly coming to the finishing touches now, and I'm just adding an exhaust pipe from an old truck model kit. Gonna add some more greeblies. I used some coffee stirrer sticks for the top of the cage, and I just need to sort this out because I've found a little dumpster that will fit nicely into that mechanical arm. I just need to modify it a little bit. There we go, it holds the dumpster, and now it's on to the spinny bit. So this is my version of an Ork Trash Compactor, and the dumpster comes off and the arm can go underneath. So I'm just going to get it primed, and then we'll come back and we'll start painting. So it's back from outside and all dry. I didn't have any black, so I had to use grey, obviously. So let's start getting some paint down. Now, months ago, I stupidly clicked on an offer I couldn't refuse off Amazon for some airbrush paints. They were cheap as chips, very cheap as chips, and the result, which you'll see very shortly, don't buy cheap airbrush paint. I always use Vallejo. Now, I'm not endorsed or have a link with them, but I always used Vallejo because they have the correct pigment, and I just love using them. And if you look, you'll see that the black didn't hit properly, so I had to go back over it with proper Vallejo black. So that's what I'm doing right now. So that's the result with the Vallejo airbrush black, and now I'm just going to go in and start painting bits and pieces. So starting off with red. I believe no Ork truck or vehicle is ever complete without checkers, so I'm painting checkers. I want to add a splash of colour, so I'm just going to use some midnight blue just to hit some of the panels. I'm going to use a dry brush of silver onto the weapons, and whatever paint I've got left on the brush, I'll just highlight certain areas of the vehicle. All that's left is the emblem at the front, and then it's on to the glamour shots. Short and sweet video this week, but you know, we've seen this sort of stuff done before. So thanks for watching. Glamour shots are next, and as always, keep scratching that build, everybody. I present an Ork Trash Compactor.